Good morning, Santa Clarita. Happy 4th of July. I'm Dave Caldwell.
And I'm Carrie Lujan. We are right here on Main Street in Old Town Newhall for SCV TV's live broadcast of the SCV 4th of July Parade.
This is a 91-year tradition here in downtown Newhall.
And Dave, did you know that the theme for this year is celebrating independence the SCV way, live, work, and play?
I can't wait to see how everyone's going to turn out and celebrate the theme. And by the way, Carrie and I, we are going to be your hosts for SCV TV's coverage of the parade.
And we can't wait to see all the organizations, nonprofits, and people showing off their American pride and patriotism.
So settle in. SCV's 4th of July parade starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade. We are so glad to have everyone here on this beautiful morning.
This parade is now in its 91st year. And of course, the theme this year, celebrating America's independence the SCV way, live, work, and play.
As always, the parade committee strives to make this event a model for celebrating America's independence. The parade should be coming our way any minute now, and I think we already see some of the first entries making their way down Main Street here in Old Town Newhall.
We absolutely have, Carrie, and it's been pretty exciting. We've already been passed by California Highway Patrol Motors, also the Elks Club and Cub Scout Pack 494 has already come by.
As they always do, they brought us some American flags, which we appreciate. They'll be passing those out all up and down the parade route today.
So this is going to be a blast. It's a beautiful day, by the way. You can see some of the crowd that turns out. We anticipate there's going to be thousands and thousands of people along the entire parade route, which is about, what, a mile and a half?
I'd say closer to 2 miles.
Closer
Dave.
to 2 miles.
It's a great parade route that starts here in Old Town Newhall, going all the way down Lyons to Orchard, ending at Dalby. And people have been lining up, Dave, since yesterday morning to get the perfect spots to watch today's parade.
And of course, this is just the beginning of the 4th of July celebration here in Santa Clarita. Always the parade, and as we mentioned, the 91st year that this parade has happened here in Santa Clarita. It's only been it hasn't happened twice, if I understand it right, during World War II, and then, of course, COVID was also a time that knocked it out for us as well.
And this is just starting off a day of fun and celebrations. Tonight, head over to the City of Santa Clarita's fireworks show, The Spirit of America at Westfield Valencia Town Center. It is kicking off at 9:15.
Remember, whether you're watching a fireworks show from your car or your home on Independence Day, make sure your radio is tuned to KHTS, your hometown station here in Santa Clarita, 91.1 FM or 1220 AM. This will allow you to experience the fireworks in all their glory, complete with music synchronized to the overhead display.
And make sure you leave the fireworks to the professionals tonight. We don't want any accidental fires or anyone getting hurt. This is a patriotic, celebratory day, and let's have a good time here in Santa Clarita. And I hear some motors coming. Dave, do you hear that?
That is always a good sign. That is always a good sign when we hear motors. By the way, you talked about the safety. I do want to touch on that. Carrie and I host Community Corner. It's a weekly show here in Santa Clarita. And there was a great segment that we did last week on the fireworks safety, and there was a press conference that was held, and it demonstrated all of the different injuries, potential, how difficult it can be around here. And one of the things that I took away from that was that 57 fires were started last year alone just from illegal fireworks. And that is a big, big number.
It is a big number. And think about how dry our hillsides are. We had so much rain earlier this year. That means all of that brush that grew and was beautiful and green is now dry, brittle, and brown, and it will go up in flames with just a simple spark.
And let's not also forget the fact that fireworks, even the safe and sane ones, are not allowed. They are illegal in Santa Clarita, so you cannot use them whatsoever. And invariably, there are serious injuries that occur whenever there's fireworks that are. And they demonstrated that. One of the interesting things about that press conference, Carrie, that I took away, another one, is the burn center doctor who said there will be a serious burn this 4th of July. It happens every single year from the illegal use of fireworks. So please, protect yourself, protect your family. Let's keep it to the professionals, and the professionals do a great job here in Santa Clarita.
It's going to be an absolutely spectacular show tonight in the sky over Westfield Valencia Town Center. Again, starting at 9:15 p.m. Get your spot, get there early. It's going to be a beautiful show, and then you don't even have to worry about anything else. Just enjoy the professional fireworks show tonight.
We're going to take a quick break here. This is SCV TV's coverage of the 2023 Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade. We'd like to take a moment to thank our 2023 Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade sponsors.
The City of Santa Clarita.
Burtech Waste Industries.
SCV TV.
Friends and family of Dwayne Hardy.
The Signal.
KHTS AM 1220 and FM 98.1.
Max Pool and Spa Supply.
Panorama Towing.
Sunbelt Rentals.
And William S. Hart Park.
Welcome back to the Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade here in Old Town Newhall. The parade is just starting to make its way down Main Street in front of thousands and thousands of spectators.
Yeah, and one estimate one year was over 25,000, and so I was kind of hesitant to want to use that number, Carrie, to be honest, but there it could very well be about 25,000 people that are along this 2-mile parade route. It's not too late. If you want to come down here, streets are closed. Some streets are closed, but you can definitely make it. And if you can't, we're happy that you're going to be along for the ride with us here today. Incredible entries this year, so much patriotism. And again, the theme that we're talking about is celebrating the 4th of July the SCV way. Mm-hmm. Live, work, and play in Santa Clarita.
Live, work, and play right here. And what I love seeing is everybody along the parade route wearing their red, white, and blue. They got hats, they got their flags. It is a patriotic day here in Old Town Newhall for sure. And what beautiful weather. It's been over 100 degrees this week so far. And I would say it's not quite that hot today, so we're enjoying a little bit of cool, and we're here in the shade, and there's plenty of shade along the parade route, so come on out here and enjoy the parade today.
I love the fact that year in and year out, all these people come out. I love the shots of the kids and how they're celebrating, and they are right on the edge of their seats, literally. Several of them are standing up as we look out across the parade route that's in front of us here on Main Street in downtown Newhall, and the kids are standing, they're looking forward, they can't wait to see it. They're all decked out in the way that they're celebrating, and I love that they are embracing this year's theme of Celebrate the SCV Way.
That's right, and I see some lights coming. I think these are our motor officers from the CHP, the California Highway Patrol, making their way along Main Street here, and people are getting excited. They're waving their flags. They are ready for this parade to get underway. We have nearly 100 entries today, I believe.
That's close to a record, if it's not a record, as I understand it.
So what a perfect way to spend the 4th of July. Kick off the holiday with this hometown favorite 4th of July parade before you spend time with your family and friends and then watch the fireworks tonight. And here they come. They have their red, white, and blue lights flashing. They got the motors revving. It is your officers from the California Highway Patrol, or is this sheriffs? Sorry.
This looks like sheriffs.
These are our sheriff's deputies. We thank them for their service, and they are kicking off the parade for us.
They do a remarkable job to keep us safe here. Santa Clarita, one of the safest cities in the entire United States. And so we need to salute them and thank them for their service and what they do to protect us.
All right, and here comes our color guard. This is the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 355. Let's give them a big salute. 2023 is a special year because it marks the 50th anniversary of the peace treaty that brought our POWs home and ended America's involvement in Vietnam, which started way back in 1955. The war ended in 1975 with the fall of Saigon. We thank these veterans for their service and for protecting the freedoms. We are here celebrating today.
And they've got a giant flatbed truck that they're part of. Galpin Hollywood is providing the truck for so many of these veterans to ride along. Never again will one generation of veterans abandon another, it says.
And we thank them for their service.
the Santa Clarita Veteran Services Collaborative. Here we have them walking through. They provide services to veterans, active military, and their families, covering 21 community services as well as VA benefits. Their Veteran Center is located on Lyons Avenue. It's open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and also offers a food pantry and safe, friendly space for veterans and their families to visit.
And I love the poster. They're capturing our theme, celebrating independence the SCV way. Celebrating by honoring those who fought for our independence. Thank you for your service. And we have some Purple Heart recipients on this next flatbed that's coming by. They're waving their American flags, and we thank them and salute them.
All part of the Santa Clarita Veteran Services Collaborative.
And in the distance there, Dave, I think I hear some drum beats.
This is the West Ranch High School drum line under the direction of Julio Diaz. He is the percussion director at West Ranch High School. They compete in the Southern California Percussion Alliance, and they also compete in the Winter Guard International. They're making their way down.
Mm-hmm. And David, have you ever been to one of those Winter Guard competitions?
I have been to different band competitions, I will just say that.
Okay, I have been to a couple of them, and it is amazing the work and dedication that these students put in. And you can see it paying off right here as they make their way down Main Street. They got the drums going, they got the flags waving, and they are feeling the patriotism today.
I need to also mention that Rodney Schuler is the director of instrumental music at West Ranch High School. Brian Leff, he's been on our show before, is the director of jazz studies. And then also Esther Camp is the color guard director. We have the color guard with us today as the drum line makes its way down Main Street here in Lyons.
And we appreciate them. It is not a parade without a drum line, and they are just making it happen here this morning. Listen to that beat.
Great stuff.
They sound fantastic. They really do. I'm so glad that they were able to join us today.
There was something about a drum line that just gets you all pumped up, doesn't it?
It does, and it gets you ready for the grand marshals of the parade. Here they come. Talk about people who make Santa Clarita a great place to live, work, and play. Our grand marshals, Dennis and Pamela Berner. They have always given their time and talents to numerous local nonprofits. They chaired the last 2 Boys and Girls Club auctions. Pamela is organizing a major fundraiser for Circle of Hope, and Dennis serves on the boards of both the SCV Chamber of Commerce and the Economic Development Corporation as the local representative of Burtech, our family-owned and operated waste haulers.
That is a great choice to have Dennis and Pamela to be the Grand Marshals. And here comes the Santa Clarita Valley Signal. Santa Clarita's only newspaper, founded 104 years ago in 1919. Tim White is the best man I know, right there. The Signal is the #1 source for local news in the Santa Clarita Valley.
There is publisher Richard Budman, Maureen Daniels. We love working with them, and we love that they bring us our news every single morning. We appreciate the Signal.
Absolutely. They do great work. They cover people, places, and things that make Santa Clarita great, and of course, focusing on life, work, and play. The Signal newspaper, proud to be your hometown newspaper.
And they are giving out copies of today's special 4th of July section to parade viewers up and down the parade route today.
Like that beautiful young person, I'm just going to say. I couldn't tell. Look at some of those kids and some of the people along the parade routes. Well, I couldn't tell if there was a boy or a girl. I mean, the cowboy hat and everything.
You can't tell. Everybody's out here having a great time today. And we have a very special group coming up here next. We are fortunate enough to have the LA County Sheriff, Robert G. Luna. He was elected as the 34th Los Angeles County Sheriff back in November of 2022. Sheriff Luna commands the largest sheriff's department in the United States with nearly 8,000 budgeted, sworn, and professional staff. He's escorted by some of the sheriff's deputies on the ATV there. We got a sheriff on a bike. And here they come.
You know, they do great. And again, we've talked about it before. The Santa Clarita Sheriff's Department, part of this entire unit in LA County, they do such great work. We are so well protected. It is an honor for them to come through, and we should all be thanking them. And I know so many people, as I watch them along the parade route right now, just waving and thanking them for their service. Appreciate it.
And one of the things that makes Santa Clarita such an amazing place to live, work, and play is that it's a safe, family-oriented community, and that is due in huge part to our dedicated sheriff's deputies, and of course to Sheriff Luna, who we are so thankful decided to come all the way out here to Santa Clarita to spend the 4th of July with us.
18,000 people work for the Sheriff's Department. That is a huge number, and they are all dedicated.
Are they handing out popsicles? It looks like they got some treats that they're handing out.
They are. They've got coolers in the back.
They do. Oh, and look, there is Captain Justin Diaz. Happy 4th, Captain. Happy 4th, Sheriff. We are so lucky to have Justin Diaz here. He is the captain of our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. You can find out more information about them at lasd.org/Santa-Clarita Valley. And we thank them for being at the parade with us today.
See, the kids love that.
They do. They love the sirens.
They love the sirens. They love it. And we're going to have horns honking as well. They're going to try to get them to honk the horns. That's the thing that they love so much.
Oh, I bet that's who was handing out the popsicles there. We got ice cream catering, keeping everybody cool along the parade route with a sweet treat.
That is a great idea.
That is a great idea. See, the sheriffs know. They know what the people want. They want to be safe, and they want a sweet treat. All right, looks like we have some more sheriff vehicles making their way along. This is the Santa Clarita Valley Search and Rescue. They're the ones that go out when you need help. Maybe if you get lost while hiking or anything else, these are the people who are there that are going to help you, bring you to safety. And we thank all of them for their service. All right, more search and rescue vehicles. And this looks like the mobile command unit from the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. Again, all these vehicles, all these people, the deputies, they're the ones that help keep our community safe every day. And we appreciate their service, and we appreciate them being here in the parade with us today.
It's impressive that we have this mobile command center. The thing that I want most is not to see it. Because that's saying things are fine.
That everything's good.
That everything is good.
Oh, check out these guys. Okay, these are the CHP motor officers. Look at those tricks. Wow.
This is the...
No, this is the California Highway Patrol.
California Highway Patrol from the Newhall area, being led by these 3 motor officers, showing off their skill. Located in northern LA County, the Newhall area of the California Highway Patrol is responsible for patrolling 204 miles of freeway and 296 miles of unincorporated roadway within its 772 square mile territory.
Which is a huge amount of ground to cover. And there is our sheriff's captain, Highway Patrol Captain, Mr. Ed Cruzy, who has proudly served the community as a member of the CHP since 1994. He is joined by one of our favorites, Public Information Officer Josh Greengard. We appreciate the CHP and all they do, keeping our highways safe, as well as the unincorporated areas of the Santa Clarita Valley.
And they are followed by the Highway Patrol Newhall area senior volunteers. You just understand that that is an opportunity. If you want to give back, you can do so. Here comes Panorama Towing Service as well. They handle all your towing needs from cars to semi-trucks, as well as lifting equipment or moving shipping containers. They're based right here in Santa Clarita Valley.
And this is one of my favorite entries coming up next. This is the Hot Wheels Paddy Wagon. The 1921 Model T Paddy Wagon is a tribute to the 1968 Tom Daniel model. And the Hot Wheel Paddy Wagon, the hot rod was built during the COVID lockdown using only the model box artwork as a guide, which is just amazing. It was entirely built by hand by the owner as a tribute to the men and women of law enforcement who sacrifice daily to protect lives.
And right behind them is the LA County Fire Department. You can help these brave men and women out tonight. Leave the fireworks to the professionals. The severe drought and dry hillsides are making things a tinderbox. Even something that seems harmless, like a sparkler, could still spark a devastating wildfire. We thank our firefighters for keeping our community safe.
And this is the Quint from Fire Station 126 on Citrus. They're the ones right where the fireworks are going to be shot off tonight. And I have to say that they are such good sports. We recently did a photo shoot with them, and we brought in animals that are looking for homes from the Castaic Animal Care Center to demonstrate how fireworks, illegal firework use, can, one, impact our firefighters because it puts them in danger. And also, if you have dogs or pets that are scared of fireworks, you know how traumatizing the 4th of July could be for them. So remember, leave the fireworks to the professionals tonight. And we thank all of the members of Los Angeles County Fire Department.
And I just want to remind everyone that's watching that Carrie Lujan, my co-host here today, is a member of, or is not a member, but is the communications manager for the city of Santa Clarita. So when she says we had a press conference, she's talking about the city of Santa Clarita having a press conference.
Thank you for clarifying that.
No, I think it's important for everyone to understand what a huge role you have and what a great job that you do.
Well, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. And it also demonstrates what's so special about the Santa Clarita Valley is that we all work together, all the different organizations, the Masters University, all of our public safety partners from LA County Fire, the CHP, as well as the Sheriff's Department. We really have a great collaboration working together to keep the Santa Clarita Valley a wonderful place to live, work, and play.
And by the way, I love these older fire trucks that are coming along. And again, the sirens are going off, and that's what the kids love, and everybody is waving to them all. Just a reminder about how long this parade has been going on. 91 years.
That's amazing.
This parade has been going on here in Santa Clarita.
Okay, so this is so cool, Dave. Los Angeles County has brought out their fire dozer. And I don't know if you've ever listened to the scanners when there's a fire here, but they always talk about bringing out the dozer team, which is so cool. So these guys will drive out with this right to the fire lines, and they will literally cut through the brush to make a fire break. So we thank everybody from Los Angeles County Fire, especially those dozer crews who are out there protecting our community.
Well, and just yesterday up in Agua Dulce, there was a small fire. I think it was contained to 15 acres, and there was a great shot from one of the local news stations that had a dozer plowing right through that front line to help to stop that forward progress.
Look how huge that thing is. That is just ginormous. And they are followed by American Medical Response, serving Santa Clarita for many years and always ready to respond to your medical emergencies. Here we have American Medical Response, and we thank them for being part of the parade today.
Now following right behind the U.S. Forest Service. They've been caring for the land and serving people for over 130 years. They care for the land, serve the people, so we can all appreciate our wildlife. Carrie, one spring day in 1950, forest rangers and local crews battling a forest fire received reports of a lone bear cub seen wandering near the fire line. The crew removed the cub from a tree, drove him to a rancher's home, and flew the bear to Santa Fe, where his burns were treated and bandaged. That cub would then be known as Smokey Bear and become the world's most famous bear.
And what is his line, Dave?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And there he is. We are so fortunate to have Smokey Bear here. It looks like he has his firefighter buddies, and he is on an ATV ready to go out and spread the message of only you can prevent forest fires. And we thank Smokey and all of the U.S. Forest Service for being here today as part of our 4th of July parade.
You can learn more about Smokey at smokeybear.com.
Oh, and look at this. We have the Texas Canyon Hot Shots joining us here from the Forest Service. They're the ones who go into those dangerous areas of wildfires, help put it out, and we are so appreciative of all the work that they do.
That is dangerous work, and I have been in the middle of fires covering it for SCV TV, other TV stations. It is hot, it is dangerous, it is smoky, you can't breathe. You've got to really be thankful for the work that these men and women volunteer to do. They step up to be able to protect all of this wildland and to help us in the long run. And the work is dangerous, it is difficult. They have to climb a lot of mountain range and a lot of different steep slopes. So we really thank them, we honestly thank them for the work that they do to help protect us and to protect our environment as well.
And what I love seeing, Dave, I don't know if you've noticed, all of the kids along the route, they are so happy to see these firefighters. They are jumping up and down, they're waving their flags. It is really a fitting thank you and tribute to the work they do to be able to get all of this appreciation from the community. And they are followed by our Santa Clarita Valley Girl Scouts, celebrating their service to the Santa Clarita community. The area we love to work and play are the Girl Scouts from the Santa Clarita Valley. The SCV Girl Scouts are committed to making our valley and the world a better place. Whether visiting an animal shelter, camping, hosting a dance-off, or filming a movie, they're learning to take risks, trust their gut, and team up with others to do good. Girl Scouts have been around for over 110 years in Greater Los Angeles. They continue to thrive with the help of volunteer leaders and customers like you, supporting them as they gain new skills and experience new adventures. And I love all of their decorations today, Dave, and their cool helmets.
Well, and they're showing off their badges as well. There's some brownies mixed in with the Girl Scouts. I love the Scouts because it really helps to show children how important it is to give back and how important it is to be selfless and thinking of others and what you can do for the community.
Absolutely, and look at all the badges they have earned. That is so impressive.
Yeah, and they are sporting our theme, Live, Work, and Play, Troop 71182.
And they even have a banner there that says they love our Santa Clarita libraries, which we appreciate. And they're having a great time today making their way along the parade route, and it looks like they're handing out some flags and some other goodies.
Lollipops to some of the kids along the way, so part of that interaction we were just talking about.
And what a fun event for all the spectators here. They're really getting to see the heroes of our community, plus they're getting little treats from all of these amazing young women, and just really enjoying the 4th of July here in Santa Clarita.
We know how to put on a good 4th of July party here in Santa Clarita.
True.
There's a lot of Girl Scouts here.
I love it. Oh, and they're cheering as they walk along.
Some of them are walking, some of them are on scooters.
And there's some more of the brownies that you're talking about. It looks like Troop 1952. They got streamers, they got some patriotic butterfly wings. They're having a great time. And you can hear and listen to that patriotism and excitement.
A lifetime of memories for these kids.
And here comes Daisy Troop 71192. They're right in the back of this cool flatbed truck here, pickup truck. They got bubbles, they got balloons, they got flags.
And they've got shade, too.
And they got cool shade. What a great way to spend the 4th of July here in Santa Clarita.
Some of the fans along the way, you can see they're just absolutely loving to see all of these Girl Scouts out here to celebrate the 4th of July here in Santa Clarita.
I don't know who's more excited, the people in the parade or the spectators watching, because there's so much waving of the flags, honking,
These
cheering.
girls are, look at the smiles on their faces.
Oh, they're having a great time out here today. And here comes Troop 172. Look at the decorations on that one. They really went all out. Oh,
they got squirt bottles.
They're squirting the audience.
That is awesome.
Good way to keep everyone cool out there. Oh, I love this with the umbrella with all the
nice
sparkles coming down from it. Oh, they're having a great time out here today.
When I said there's a lot of Girl Scouts, I was not underestimating or understating.
No, this is an amazing group.
Yeah, it is.
A total of 80 participants in this entry here, representing all of our Girl Scouts from the Santa Clarita Valley. How lucky we are to have them in our community making a difference every single day.
And how lucky they are to get an opportunity like this.
To ride in the 4th of July parade. Oh, look at this beautiful truck, or car.
I was going to say, that's an old Chevy.
That's gorgeous. Oh, that is the perfect car to be in on the 4th of July today. That's beautiful.
Sporting the theme, the SEV way, live, work, and play.
Mm-hmm. All right, and following the Girl Scouts, what do we have next, Dave?
Santa Clarita Cub Scout Pack 527 making their way down Main Street here in Newhall. Their pack is run entirely by parent volunteers. This pack has nearly 50 enthusiastic scouts and their families. And they boast some of the highest trained parent leaders in the district. Santa Clarita Pack 527 has a very active and diverse program which has earned them the Gold Level Award for quality since the award began.
That's impressive.
In addition to monthly pack meetings, they also hold many pack events throughout the year, such as camping trips, hikes, community service projects, tours, and other exciting field trips.
I love this, and it's so cool that the parents are involved too. I mean, you know that the Cub Scouts love it, but having their parents be part of it, it really makes it a family and a community process, which is so important. I love it.
Yeah, we have to remember that it is a community that raises our children, not just the parents. And if we can get a lot of community involvement and a lot of parents involved in our kids' lives, the kids will grow up much more productive and happier.
I am so excited about this next entry, Dave. This is from the Castaic Animal Care Center. They are some of our most favorite guests on Community Corner. And you can say, oh, they have dogs on the float. All of these pets up here are looking for their forever homes. So go visit them at the Castaic Animal Care Center. We had Nanook on, who is still looking for a home, a great husky. The volunteers and staff at the Animal Care Center ensure that animals have all their basic needs to make a difference by being a volunteer, or even better, by stopping by and adopting a pet of your own.
And of course, right behind the Animal Care Center is the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley, represented by club members, parents, volunteers, and staff. With 5 locations in Santa Clarita Valley, the Boys and Girls Club is the positive place for kids year-round. The club was formed in 1968 and has marched in the parade for many years. At the club, children and teens receive academic support, mentoring, and have fun playing and making friends. There's Matt Nelson, the
Director,
the head. He's the big guy.
He's the man in charge of the Boys and Girls Club. He makes it all happen, and he has such a great attitude and does so much for our community. We love the Boys and Girls Club. We love Matt Nelson.
We love Matt Nelson. The club is committed to supporting academic success, providing a second home, and building leaders. They're excited to show off the Boys and Girls Club Pride this year.
And you hear the bells coming. This is from the KHTS Radio Fire Truck. They're located right here on Main Street in Old Town Newhall. KHTS FM 98.1 and AM 120. 1220. Sorry, it's Santa Clarita's hometown radio station. This KHTS 1948 Mack Fire Truck is driven by Santa Clarita Groceries Bradley Gross. For the latest Santa Clarita news and pictures from the parade, visit hometownstation.com or tune in to Santa Clarita's hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. And make sure you tune in tonight to the radio station to hear the simulcast for tonight's Spirit of America fireworks show.
That fire truck is as much an institution for this parade as anything else. KHTS came back on the air in its present form back in 2003. I've had the privilege of riding on that truck during the parade. Yes, during the parade.
Dave.
Absolutely.
That must be quite a cool experience.
And if I'm not mistaken, that fire truck has been in the parade every single year, except of course when we had the COVID shutdown when we didn't get to have the parade. But we're happy to have our second year back since the pandemic. Newhall School District's 10 schools serve the communities of Newhall, Stevenson Ranch, and Valencia. It's the district's mission to ensure students will become global citizens who think critically, solve problems, embrace diversity in people and viewpoints, and have a passion for learning and the arts. Newhall School District, empowering every child every day. You can head to newhallschooldistrict.com for more information about their schools, mission, and more.
And you can see some of our marchers in the parade here today are representing their elementary schools. I see McGrath, Old Orchard, some of our other local Newhall School District schools are here. They're National Blue Ribbon, regularly recognized for National Blue Ribbon.
Newhall with Principal Michelle Krantz, a National Blue Ribbon school in 2019. There's no one that has more energy than Michelle Krantz. No one is more dedicated to her students than Michelle Krantz. I can guarantee you that.
Make sure to follow her on TikTok.
Yes, that's right. That is right.
All right, and right behind the Newhall School District are the talented performers from Olive Branch Theatricals. They have an upcoming show called The Andrews Brothers, which is presented by Olive Branch Theatricals and the Raising the Curtain Foundation, both of which are 501c3 nonprofits. The Andrews Brothers is a full-length jukebox musical featuring over 25 songs made famous by the Andrews sisters. Check out this synopsis of the show. A USO show is threatened with cancellation when a certain famous trio of singing sisters fails to show, and it's up to 3 earnest and determined stagehands to make sure the show goes on. It opens August 11th. Head to olivebranchtheatricals.com for more info.
And right behind them, the color guard from the award-winning Air Force Junior ROTC unit at Golden Valley High School. This particular junior ROTC unit is comprised of cadets not only from Golden Valley, but also Hart and Canyon High Schools. We'd like to take a moment to thank our 2023 Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade sponsors.
The City of Santa Clarita.
Burtech Waste Industries.
SCV TV.
Friends and family of Dwayne Hardy.
The Signal.
KHTS AM 1220 and FM 98.1.
Max Pool and Spa Supply.
Panorama Towing.
Sunbelt Rentals.
And William S. Hart Park.
And following them, you have to give it up for our 2023 Man and Woman of the Year, Dawn Kimball and Jenny Ketchapaw. Dawn has been a volunteer leader of the Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital Board for 17 years. His business sense as president of 5 Point Valencia has helped bring financial stability to the hospital and enabled it to expand with a new patient tower. Jenny is a beacon of light for any nonprofit agency lucky enough to have her. From the JCs to the Boys and Girls Club, Jenny's ability to provide top-level management advice 1 minute and get hands-on the next minute inspires other volunteers.
And behind them, the employer support of the Guard and Reserve. They're a Department of Defense agency that seeks to promote a culture in which all American employers support and value the military service of their employees. For more information, go to esgr.mil. Great work that they are doing, the ESGR, and I love the fact that their website, and some people maybe don't realize this because you just think about websites of .com. Of course, .orgs are for nonprofits, but .mil is for all things that are military in the United States.
Yeah, so Dave, see a little fun fact that we learned. Thank you for that.
You get some .govs as well. Those are for governments.
All right, and I have to tell a quick story as we wait for our Congressman Mike Garcia to come down here.
Congressman.
What did I say?
I thought you said Congresswoman.
Congressman.
Congressman.
Congressman. He is a man. and he is our congressman. And he was kind enough to come to our Salvation Army meeting last week as our captain, Rafael Viana, was recently sworn in as a U.S. citizen, and the congressman flew a flag over our nation's capital in his honor, which was so touching for everyone involved. He represents the 27th Congressional District in the United States House of Representatives. He spent over a decade on active duty as one of the first FA-18 Super Hornet strike fighter pilots in the Navy, flying over 30 combat missions during Operation Iraqi Freedom. He has a long track record of community service, business growth, and investment across the district. Serving the 27th Congressional District is one of the greatest honors of his life. He lives right here in Santa Clarita and is joined by his wife, Rebecca, and their 2 sons, Jet and Preston, his mom, Carol, stepdad, Terry, members of his staff, and WW2 Army veteran Don Cool. We are so thankful to have our congressman here today.
And right behind Congressman Garcia is Assemblywoman Pilar Chavo, accompanied by daughter Sophia. She was elected to California State Assembly's 40th District, representing the Santa Clarita Valley last November. At her district office in Santa Clarita, Chavo is hard at work assisting constituents, bringing resources home to our community, including over $20 million in the budget, prioritizing bipartisan work, and ensuring we have strong representation in Sacramento, fighting for our priorities, keeping communities safe, ensuring everyone has access to quality education.
And here comes Senator Scott Wilk. He is driven by Darth Vader in the Vader Mobile. He represents the 21st Senate District in the California State Senate. Scott was born and raised in the 21st Senate District and has represented the area in the state legislature since 2012. In 2023, he was named co-chair of the Problem Solvers Caucus, a bipartisan group of legislators who prioritize finding meaningful solutions over party ideology.
And as he just went by, Carrie, he yelled at us, "Why aren't you going to invite me on your show?" So we need to get him on the show.
Let's get Senator Wilk on the show.
And I love the stormtroopers that are following right behind. This is fantastic. Boba Fett's over there, too. This is all part of Catherine Barger, the supervisor, and the City of Santa Clarita Mayor Jason Gibbs' entry. They're being followed by the stormtroopers. City of Santa Clarita Mayor Jason Gibbs brings a passion for and commitment to fiscal responsibility, job retention, job growth. They're just yelling at us. I'm trying to make you look good here, pal. Come on now. I'm reading your accomplishments. Let me read. Job retention, I know. Yes. Yeah, you cuckoo. But I will say this. It is most impressive. He is a rocket scientist. To the moon, he says.
To the moon. That is correct. He has supported a number of rocket launch programs, including the Delta II, Delta IV, and Atlas V.
His love for everything space is seen in the group accompanying him in today's parade. He's joined by members of the 501st Legion. The Legion boasts a membership of over 26,000 and is active on 6 continents with local units known as garrisons and outposts in over 60 countries. You know what we need to do? We need to see if we can get a microphone over to those guys. Can we do that? Georgia?
We're going to try to the mayor.
We're going to give that to the mayor, and I don't know if he'll be able to hear us.
Oh, you shouldn't give me one.
Yeah, hey.
Dave, did you do that?
Yes, I did. Hey, Jason, tell me, how do you like being part of the parade?
I love being part of the raid. Where else do I get to hand out cute little horses to everybody? Everybody loves me today. Tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Today, we're doing great, and I'm here with the wonderful supervisor, Catherine Barger. Couldn't ask for a better day. Happy 4th, everybody.
And we need to ask Supervisor Barger, thank you for being here in Santa Clarita. Your district represents us as well as other cities. Why do you like to choose Santa Clarita?
I mean, this is a tradition, and, you know, I have to kind of choose each year which one I'm going to go to. I always look forward to coming to Santa Clarita because, first of all, I get to ride with this guy, the mayor, but more importantly, I get to reconnect with the people up here. It is amazing, beautiful day, grateful, happy 4th.
Thank you, Supervisor. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mayor Gibbs.
Now, you need to give it back.
Give the microphone back.
Give the microphone back. That was a dangerous thing. No, you don't get it the rest of the parade. You get to just move on and say hello to people. Love these people. You know, and that, again, that is another reason why it is such a great place to live, work, and play, Santa Clarita, because you have committed people like this. They love this community. They love being able to give back. And so thankful to have people like Catherine Barger and Jason Gibbs in their roles.
Of course, and here is our patriotic City of Santa Clarita trolley. And it is followed by City of Santa Clarita Mayor Pro Tem Cameron Smythe. He is a Santa Clarita native. He was born and raised in the city and attended all local schools, Peachland Elementary, Placerita Junior High, and Hart High School. He was elected to the City Council in 2000, serving 6 terms, and then he went to our state assembly representing us there. In 2016, he was reelected to the City Council. He and his wife, Lena, remain active members of the community through numerous organizations like the Santa Clarita Valley Athletic Association, AYSO, PTA, College of the Canyons, and the Henry Mayo Hospital Foundation.
I think it's important to point out, too, that he was an all-CIF player both in football and in volleyball while he was at Hart High School as well. And he is followed by Council Member Lorene West. She's been instrumental in the establishment of our 37 city parks, the preservation of thousands of acres of open space, and the construction of a crosstown trail system that is widely heralded as a crowning achievement of our city. As a prior commissioner for the City Parks and Recreation Commission and a Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy Advisory Board member, Lorene has superheaded the drive to save historic 800-acre Mentryville, which is the first oil town in California. In the future, Lorene West would like to see additional open space acquired, roads built to ease congestion, new sports fields created, the continued revitalization of Old Town Newhall, and an open space greenbelt completely surrounding the city.
And you saw she was joined by our city mascot, Sammy Clarita, and also Girl Scout Troop 582, and they are followed by another one of our council members.
Bill Miranda, his wife Virginia, Fred Arnold driving the vehicle. Bill Miranda, a proud Air Force veteran, local business owner, motivational speaker, former CEO of the Santa Clarita Valley Latino Chamber of Commerce. He's a published author, community leader in championing minority causes. He was appointed to the council seat in January of 2017 before being elected in 2018. He has a bachelor's degree in engineering, master's in management systems. His corporate career includes time with many Fortune 500 companies. He is currently the editor-in-chief of Our Valley, Santa Clarita.
And he is followed by the final council member joining us in the parade. This is Councilwoman Marcia McLean, and she is in this gorgeous peacock blue T-bird. Marcia McLean joined the City Council in 2002. She has served as mayor 4 times. She brings her passion for small business, regional transportation, the environment, and local government to her work. She's the founder of the SCV Canyons Preservation Committee, a small business owner, and she believes in giving back to the community. Throughout her 30-year career, she has actively worked with 17 nonprofit organizations, talking about serving the community there.
And right behind her, the Blue Star Mothers, proud military mothers, honoring their children, veterans, and offering support to one another. These are great people. The Blue Star Mothers of America is a nonpartisan, non-political, non-sectarian organization. They are here to share their devotion to, their pride in, and their support of the efforts and sacrifices of our active duty military, guard, reserves, and veterans.
And they are followed by the Guardians of the Santa Clarita Valley. They're a local nonprofit that provides support for many of our veterans, military, law enforcement, and firefighters. Guardians SCB brings together like-minded individuals with similar backgrounds and experiences. They focus on mental health support, camaraderie, and connection. They hold weekly group meetings as well as meetings for their Guardian wives. Guardians SCB does service projects for veterans, special activities and events, including one of the biggest events of the year, their annual September 11th Patriot Day Car Show and Breakfast, and that is happening this year on September 9th. They are also regular guests on Community Corner, and we love hearing about how they support one another, especially our veterans and military, police, and fire.
And I love the Jeeps that are following in behind as well. And I have to say, there is a World War II Jeep. That's not it. The one you're looking at right there, that red one. But the one right behind it is a World War II Jeep that I actually followed down from Saugus coming to the parade today. The gentleman that is driving it was driving it down the street.
That must have been quite a sight to see on the streets of Santa Clarita. Look at that.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Happy 4th of July!
Oh, listen to that voice. He's getting the crowd going with his 4th of July wishes. You can see all the cool vehicles that the Guardians have here. And they're such an important member of our community, supporting our men and women in armed forces, as well as our public safety partners with the CHP, Sheriff's Department, and Fire Department.
We need to support them. All of our active duty members, all of those who have served, we need to give them everything we possibly can. Not only just thanks, but support in every way we can because of the great work that they did. Freedom is not free.
It's true, Dave. Very true. Look at all these great vehicles that our Guardians have. You can learn more by going to guardiansscv.org.
Of course, they're also available on Instagram, Facebook, at GuardiansSCV.
And the Guardians also have this amazing, is this a classic fire engine? How cool is that?
Carrie, I had members of my family that would be able to say exactly what year that was made. I wish
Well, don't
I
let
knew.
them down, Dave. Go
I
ahead.
have no clue. I don't.
Educate us.
I know. I wish I could do a better job of that, but I
Oh,
can't.
and look how cool these classic police cars are. Oh, wow, those are so cool. I feel like a whole movie could be made just out of the vehicles that they have here, and they probably do. I bet that these cool vehicles like this have been featured in several productions because there's so much filming that happens in our valley. We're known as Hollywood North because we're located in the 30-mile zone.
And driving this vehicle right here, a gentleman who is a volunteer. And again, if you're watching us right now and you're thinking, how can I get involved in the community? You can volunteer with the Sheriff's Department. The Guardians have opportunities as well. Highway Patrol. There's many ways that you can get involved and volunteer and be a big part of the community if that's something that you're looking to do. And we need you. The community needs you.
Again, that's what makes Santa Clarita such an amazing place to live, work, and play, just as we said as the theme of today's parade.
Just think about it. You can actually use the siren. You can actually play with the siren.
There's nothing better than getting to do that. Oh, look at all of these amazing vehicles.
And we talked about it before, Carrie, about how the kids love to hear the sirens. They love to hear the honks of all of the trucks that are going by. It just gets them excited as well. These are some amazing
These are
vehicles.
beautiful cars. Look at that one. Tell me about that one, Dave.
It's
What
a
is
Chevy.
that? Okay.
It's got 4 doors, and it's a Bel Air.
Bel Air, yes. There we go.
Because I can read the side of it. And, of course, they're honoring Mike Garcia, our congressman, as well. I can't believe that he used to fly jets off of aircraft carriers.
That's so cool.
That is an amazing thing to do. You talk about having some talent to be able to do that. That is quite something to be able to do. Well, here comes the Miss Santa Clarita Valley USA Leadership Program. This has been an important part of the Santa Clarita Valley since 1980. All of these young women volunteer hundreds of hours every day working side by side with our community leaders, including the lady sitting to my right, Carrie Lujan. Plus, they build an impressive resume for college acceptance through the Miss SCV USA Leadership Program. Program is a Santa Clarita Valley tradition and a personal development community service program for young ladies and women aged 8 years to adult. Like many before them, these are our future Santa Clarita Valley leaders.
And not only are these women our future leaders, they do a ton of community service. They are smart, they are savvy. But I can't let them go by without commenting on the absolutely gorgeous dresses and tiaras. Look at that. How come I didn't get one of those for today, Dave?
Oh, I left it in the car. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Next year I want a tiara. These women are amazing, all that they have accomplished, and they are looking beautiful here today.
That was Raquel Adelano, and then she is followed by Marlene Adelano, Mrs. Santa Clarita Valley, USA.
Royal Duchess.
Yeah, Royal Duchess.
Oh, here comes the horses. I love this. These are part of the SCV Warriors cheer. Look how beautiful that horse is. It has leg warmers. They have glittery hooves. That is the coolest thing. Oh my gosh, what a perfect entry to the parade.
Hooves.
I am dazzled by them. They are followed by the Santa Clarita Warrior football and cheer teams, which were founded in 1965. It's the first and oldest youth sports program in the Santa Clarita Valley. Their mission is to promote the welfare of children through youth sports, encourage scholastic achievement by all participants, and to be the most competitive youth football organization in the Santa Clarita Valley. Their goal is to build champions for life. It's a legacy that the Santa Clarita Valley can take pride in. Let's go Warriors!
There's a lot of great football players, too. Players that have gone into the Super Bowl. Shane Vereen, for example,
Really?
started as a Warrior. His brother Brock, who played for the Minnesota Gophers and then went on to be drafted by the Chicago Bears, played for the Seattle Seahawks and the Patriots. So many players that have gone on from the Warriors and into the professional ranks. It's big-time stuff.
That's amazing.
Now, Horse to Hearts, a nonprofit organization that provides a loving environment for horses who need new homes. They provide any care and training that may be needed, then they match them with children with the purpose of teaching life lessons. These include work ethics, goal setting, responsibility, just to name a few. They're also the home of Tri-Valley Junior Posse. At Oak Creek Corral, they provide training for the cadets enrolled in the LAPD Magnet School program. They also offer Western riding lessons to the general public and are a homeschooled event.
These are some beautiful horses here. Oh my goodness. And I love it. A lot of their hooves, I don't know if you can tell on TV, but a lot of their hooves are painted and glittered and just gorgeous. And they are followed by, who do we have up next?
I think this is still part of the Horse to Heart.
Oh, this is still
Oak
Horse
Creek
to Heart.
Corral.
Okay.
The Monroe Magnets you can see there.
I love it.
Boy, what a turnout for this group.
Okay. Love the red, white, and blue and the bubbles. They are followed by the California Rangers, a nonprofit youth equestrian leadership organization. It was incorporated way back on February 25th, 1944, during World War II. The California Rangers are best suited to young people who would like to ride, and no previous riding experience or horse ownership is required to join. Each member must strive to work up through the ranks as he or she is learning horsemanship and drill maneuvers. The California Rangers Eagle team just recently competed at the Reno Rodeo, where they placed second overall, and look at them.
Let's watch them here
showing
for
off
a
their
second.
marching.
Yeah. They turned to the judges' platform to be able to give them a salute.
Very nice. And it looks like they're handing out more information about their programs to the audience as they go by.
See, this is, again, another good reason to be here along the parade route. We thank you for being with us. Let me say that, if you're not here along the parade route, but you get some direct interaction with a lot of these
And we
folks.
got to thank these next guys, Dave.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our 2023 Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July parade sponsors.
The city of Santa Clarita. Santa Clarita is known for its family-friendly, high quality of life, offering residents 37 beautiful parks, more than 13,000 acres of preserved open space, 100 miles of off-street trails, smooth roads, and amazing city amenities. The city has 2 community centers, 3 library branches, a skate park, 8 pools, the Cube Ice and Entertainment Center, the Trek Bike Park Park of Santa Clarita, and so much more. Plus, the city hosts top-notch events like tonight's Spirit of America fireworks show, launching from Westfield Valencia Town Center tonight at approximately 9:15 p.m.
Burtech Waste Industries. Burtech is a family-owned and operated trash company that has been handling residential and commercial waste in the unincorporated areas of our valley for many years, and it's been handling commercial waste collection in the city of Santa Clarita for the past decade. Now, as of July 1st, it's also picking up household waste in the city. If you haven't already, you will soon be getting your new Burtech trash carts in the new state-mandated color scheme. For more information, please visit burtech.com/SCV.
SCV TV. For almost 30 years, SCV TV's mission is to provide its platform and media services through community access and original programming opportunities that highlight local arts and culture, musicians, history, education, government, nonprofits, and civic affairs, and to facilitate educational media production and marketing opportunities. SCV TV is a nonprofit organization and the only TV station based in the Santa Clarita Valley. SCV TV Santa Clarita will provide live coverage via scvtv.com and Facebook, as well as Spectrum Channel 20, AT&T Uverse Channel 99, Apple TV, and Roku. Tune into the coverage for exclusive interviews, float-by-float announcing, and a multi-camera production. Watch it again at 8 p.m. on July 4th and at various times in the days to follow. Maybe you'll see yourself. For more information, visit scvtv.com.
Friends and family of Dwayne Hardy. Today, we're honoring the legacy of Dwayne Hardy. Thank you to the family and friends of Dwayne Hardy for being a trophy sponsor of the 2023 SCV 4th of July Parade. Voted the SCV Man of the Year in 2003, Dwayne Hardy was a Santa Clarita Valley leader and champion who supported local organizations. Organizations he worked with included the SCV Historical Society, Friends of Mentryville, SCV Man and Woman of the Year Committee, the SCV Veterans Memorial Committee, the SCV Parade Committee, the Newhall Redevelopment Committee, the SCV Historical Veterans Plaza Committee, and the American Legion, the Elks, the Boys and Girls Club, and he was chair of the City of Santa Clarita's Parks, Recreation, and Community Services Commission. Several local leaders have called him the heart of Santa Clarita Valley. Dwayne is extremely missed, but his legacy lives on in this parade and in the organizations he so passionately supported. You can learn more about Dwayne and his legacy by visiting scvhistory.com.
The Signal newspaper, founded in 1919 as a community newspaper serving the Santa Clarita Valley in northern Los Angeles County, The Signal is a thriving multimedia corporation offering some 280,000 residents a daily local newspaper, monthly and periodic topical magazines, and the go-to website for local news and information.
KHTS AM 1220 and FM 98.1. Your hometown station first debuted on the air in Canyon Country in July 1989 under the call letters KBET, the beat of Santa Clarita. As Santa Clarita's only local commercial radio station, KHTS mixes in a combination of news, traffic, sports, along with your favorite adult, contemporary, and country crossover hits by artists such as Maroon 5, Taylor Swift, Pink, Carrie Underwood, and Keith Urban. KHTS's mission is to strengthen their bond with Santa Clarita by remaining its vital link for reliable, instantaneous news, information, and community involvement, and by delivering innovative marketing solutions for partners that will allow them to grow and prosper by exceeding their expectations.
Max Pool and Spa Supply has been a business in Santa Clarita for over 20 years. Their promise to you is to offer dependable products so you can enjoy your backyard poolscape. With many years of experience in the pool supply business, you can count on them to be reliable and knowledgeable about their products. They enjoy helping our customers stay informed and keeping their pools easier to maintain. Visit their stores to experience their professional service and friendly atmosphere, in addition to a great selection of the finest pool products.
Sunbelt Rentals. A leader in the equipment rental industry, Sunbelt Rentals is constantly advancing the idea of how a company can best serve its customers, communities, and the planet. With a vast network of locations across North America and an expansive portfolio of products and services, we deliver solutions to support any job. From a single rental to a long-term turnkey solution requiring technical expertise and engineered design, they offer versatility across every phase of your project.
Panorama Towing. Panorama Towing has been a longtime supporter of our community and the parade, providing towing services when you need them.
William S. Hart, also known as Two Gun Bill, was the first cowboy movie star during the silent film era. He made almost 70 silent movies from 1914 to 1925 and donated his sprawling 265-acre ranch for the public to enjoy. The park features Hart's home, which is now a museum filled with his personal effects and movie paraphernalia, along with Native American artifacts and Western art. Burtech. This is one of Burtech's entries. They're helping clean up after the horses. That's what I was watching before.
It's an important job.
That's an
important job. We got to keep the Main Street clean.
Burtech is our title sponsor, and we're so grateful for their support of this year's parade. They're a family-owned and operated company that has been hauling Santa Clarita's commercial waste for many years and has just started handling the city's household waste. By the way, I looked it up. You can look it up online to see exactly when you can change out your trash bins over the course of this next month. My day is going to be coming up on July 17th.
Oh, we're so excited, Dave. We'll have to celebrate that.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's
all right.
Worthy
Next
of celebration.
Up, we have the Knights Templar. They're an order of Freemasonries founded in 1895 who base their symbolism on the legendary Crusaders who existed from the 12th through 14th century. While the organization has no direct connection to the historical religious military order for which it is named, its membership is diverse, including doctors, lawyers, and clergy. They organize fundraising efforts, support Masonic-related youth groups, and raise millions of dollars for medical research and educational assistance.
Randy Brill is in the lead car. Thomas Chavez, here you see Randy. And then Thomas Chavez is right behind Randy Brill. And then now you're getting a good look at Michael Sherman. Michael T. Sherman.
And again, this organization is made up of doctors, lawyers, clergy, businessmen, and entertainment personalities, all of whom profess a belief in the Christian religion. And we thank them for being out here today as part of our SCB 4th of July parade.
Roger Ross, following in behind, the Grand Commandery of Knights Templar in California. He is the 165th Right Eminent Grand Commander.
And they are followed by the Old West Lodge, number 813, of Free and Accepted Masons, right here in Newhall, California. One of the oldest and longest running participants in the annual 4th of July parade here in Santa Clarita. They represent the values of brotherly love, relief, and truth. To be one, just ask one.
Coming in on a large Ford flatbed.
Oh, thank you for the vehicle description.
Again, I can read.
I appreciate it.
It's a Power Stroke. It says it on the side there. And here come the Cub Scouts from Pack 40. Cub Scout Pack 40 continues to serve the youth from kindergarten through 5th grade in our community and beyond. They're celebrating their 20th year this year. The pack appreciates our community and will continue to grow as we welcome new families. They provide a fun program that develops youth character, patriotism, and leadership. And we just had a flyover.
Okay, I want to be in that tent on top of the car. That looks awesome. That is one way to camp.
That is
and
a
if you're
great
going
way
to
to
camp up on top. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that is an awesome way to see the parade. All right, let's dance, Dave. Are you ready? Dance Studio 84 has been a member of the Santa Clarita Valley since 1984. Under the direction of Shannon McNay and Carrie Pumilio, Dance Studio 84 strives to stay true to its core values of community, dedication, family, hard work, discipline, and most importantly, fun. They offer classes from ages 2 through adult in tap, jazz, ballet, your favorite Dave, hip hop,
Yep, that's
tumbling,
me.
contemporary, and preschool combo classes. For more information, please visit their website at dancestudio84.com. They hope to dance with you soon.
No one knows hip-hop dancing better than me. No
So
one can do
true.
it better than me. I'm just going to say it right now.
You have the moves, Dave.
That's right. My hip can pop. Is that what we said?
I think
Hip-
it's hip hop.
Oh,
not hip hop,
oh,
but
gotcha. Understood.
oh, and they're about to put on a performance for our judges. Oh, I love this. Oh, here they go. Dave, I've seen you do those moves. Oh, oh, yeah. He threw the hat down. Here they go.
Again, this is Dance Studio 84 performing for our judges. If you want to know how to be a part of that, go to dancestudio84.com.
I love their moves. I love their smiles and enthusiasm, and I love their patriotic outfits. Let them go. Dave, we should learn some choreography.
We need to do that.
Yeah. Woo! That was
well done.
amazing. I love that.
Great job. Great job.
And it looks like we just had another flyover.
Now that's a P-51 Mustang. At least I can speak to those
airplane?
planes. That
Really?
airplane is a P-51
Oh,
Mustang.
check it
I can
out,
tell just
dude.
from the sound of that engine. It's
Okay,
wonderful.
now I'm impressed.
PFLAG is the United States' largest organization for parents, families, friends, and allies united with people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or questioning their sexual orientation. PFLAG now has more than 400 chapters in communities throughout the country with more than 200,000 members and supporters. Our Santa Clarita chapter was founded in 1988. It's one of the oldest chapters in the United States. PFLAG SCV is a safe space for LGBTQ plus people, families, and allies.
And they look like they're handing out some flags and lollipops too, getting the spectators excited. And they are followed by, let's see, who do we have next? This is Dome Sweet Dome, the third year in the parade, and their 21st year they participated in Burning Man. They got a bar cart, which is a modified VW Bug. They have a bunny golf cart, which is behind that, and you can see that that fuzzy bunny is chasing a carrot, which I love. And then, of course, you got a cupcake, which is an electric scooter that's zooming around, and it's a patriotic cupcake driven by a man with a beach ball in his head. So, like, what could be more fun on the 4th of July than all of this? And this is Dome Sweet Dome.
I mean, yeah, that's natural.
Yeah.
That's all natural.
That thing can pick up some speed, too.
It sure could.
That cupcake is zooming down Main Street. I love it.
Here's the Santa Clarita Regional Theater Group. They're celebrating over 50 years of great live theater in the Santa Clarita Valley. The Santa Clarita Regional Theater presents the musical theater classic Fiddler on the Roof. That was the first play I ever saw live.
And you
was
remember
Fiddler
it?
on the Roof. I do, actually. I do. They're going to be performing at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center at College of the Canyons, opening on July 22nd. Also, the amazingly funny comedic classic Arsenic and Old Lace opens at the Canyon Theater Guild Playhouse on July 29th. Now they're singing one of the great songs from Fiddler on the Reef. By the way, the entire family will love the incredible Disney musical sensation Finding Nemo Jr., presented by the CTG Stars. And that's going to be opening in just about 4 days on July 8th. So for tickets, go to canyontheater.org.
Finding Nemo is such a classic story, too, and everybody's going to love to go see that at the Canyon Theater.
And this is Finding Nemo Jr., the live theatrical presentation.
I love it.
Yes.
Love it. And they are followed by more of our Cub Scouts. This is Cub Scout Pack 490. They have been building scouts in Santa Clarita for over 30 years. Chartered by the Sunrise Rotary Club, they hold monthly pack meetings and bi-weekly den meetings. You can hear they got a lot of energy coming. Oh, look at that doggy.
Did you see that dog?
So cute. Pack 490 is active doing service, hikes, family camping, and other outings all year long. You can learn more about how much fun Cub Scouting is and how it will help your child grow at scoutingscv.com.
We've talked about how Scouts do such great things for kids, boys and girls, getting into the Cub Scouts, then the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, of course, brownies in front of them. So does such great work and such great development for these kids. And right behind them, the New Holland and Canyon Country Farmers Markets. They're certified farmers markets, which means all of their produce is from local farms and sold by the farmer that grew.
I see a ear of corn that's just walking down the street.
Yeah, well, it's naturally and locally grown.
I love corn.
They all have amazing foods from local food artisans, most from right here in Santa Clarita. Driving the tractor is local resident and market manager Larry McClements. And alongside him are the market staff and vendors who we can see are riding and dancing along. The farmers markets are open Wednesday in Canyon Country, Saturday in Newhall. Check them out on social media for details.
And here comes some Saugus Spirit. Saugus Cheer is right behind the farmers market there, and they have successfully maintained a sideline and competitive cheer program for over 10 years. They embody school spirit and what it means to be Saugus strong. The Saugus Cheer program now includes sideline, competition, and game day cheer teams, and we want to give them a shout out because they placed third in Florida at Nationals, and they are led by their competition coach, Candace Rogers.
Congratulations to them. You can see them at Saugus football games, part of the Foothill League, also basketball games. Saugus Gym is one of the best gyms, if I can say that, in Santa Clarita. It's one of the largest gyms to watch a game. They bring the band out. The cheerleaders are out there. It is a lot of fun. But definitely make your plans.
And they look like they're having a lot of fun out here today, waving their pom-poms right in the back of these pickup trucks, getting the crowd all fired up for the 4th of July parade here in Santa Clarita.
They've got that great spirit.
And that is quite a horn that's coming up behind them.
This is longtime resident of the Santa Clarita Valley, Jerry Salinas, driving his beautiful 1963 Peterbilt with his co-pilot and granddaughter, B. Salinas. Jerry has been participating in the parade for the past 11 years. He also enjoys working on his other antique automobiles.
That is a gorgeous truck. Look at that chrome just shining in the July sunshine here on the 4th of July.
That maroon, that is not a maroon color you see very often. It's just glistening.
Glistening.
Well done, Jerry. Well done.
And they are followed by the National Society Daughters of the American Revolution, which was founded in 1890 with the mission of promoting historic preservation, education, and patriotism. In the parade today is the local SCV Alicklick chapter supporting our country, community, and our veterans. They honor the fallen, support our veterans and active duty military, and send out a big thank you for their service.
And you can hear the roar coming in right behind them. This is the SCV Corvette Club. Now we're hearing that there could be as many as 40 Corvettes coming down Main Street here in Newhall.
Listen to those engines roar.
God. I got chills right now listening to those guys roar.
And we got to give a shout out to our SCV TV photographers who are out there in the middle of Main Street getting this shot for you. That is the money shot. That is gorgeous. Look at that.
The Santa Clarita Valley Corvette Club was established in 1978 by a small group of Corvette owners, and it continues to grow since, as you can obviously tell. They aim to bring together enthusiasts from all walks of life to share in the adventures experienced in Corvette ownership. The namesake of the Corvette finds its origin in Enlightenment-era warships.
Interesting.
The first examples of the Corvette warship appeared in the 17th century. These ships were fast, maneuverable, and strong, making them an essential part of any navy. Like the Corvette, I'm sure they didn't sound like that, though. I'm pretty certain. Like the Corvette itself, this club continues to evolve, improve, and change For love of country, love of the Corvette, and bonding friendship, all Corvette owners are encouraged to become part of this outstanding club as they continue into their 5th decade.
It's amazing. They're gorgeous. I'm trying to decide which one I want.
Yes, please.
Maybe
matter.
one of each, all
yes,
of them?
please.
They did a gorgeous job decorating them, too. Oop.
Boy, you just got to be careful driving down. They're trying to do burnouts down the way, and
They're experts. This is the SCB Corvette Club.
That's
they are
right.
experts. They're keeping everyone safe in their beautiful vehicles here. And I would say that this is close to 40. I mean, look, they are still coming. Oh, this one has sparkly stars on the wheels, all decked out for the 4th of July. You gotta love that.
it's a great day, too, to have the tops off
Oh,
of
it's
these
the
Corvettes.
perfect day. And I do have to say, the weather has been gorgeous today, Dave. It hasn't been the heat that we've seen earlier in the week, so it is the perfect day to take the top off of your Corvette, cruise down Main Street in the annual hometown favorite 4th of July parade.
These are beautiful.
They are beautiful. And those white ones look so nice with the red, white, and blue
really do.
decorations. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, thank you to the Corvette Club. All right, next we have a very important entry. This is the Please Save Damien entry. Brock and Brittany Markham read to their 4-year-old Damien every day The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which is one of his favorite books. The Markhams are hungry too for treatment. Damien is fighting a rare disease called ASMD, and the Markhams are racing to raise $3 million for life-saving treatment. They have a ways to go, but thanks to so many in the SCB community, the campaign has now raised over $1 million and unlocked a preliminary treatment, not just for Damien, but all children across the U.S. fighting ASMD. Visit SaveDamien.com to donate and learn more.
And here comes Round the Clock Pest Control with Toby, the detection dog. Since 2003, Round the Clock Pest Control has served the residential, commercial, and industrial communities of the Southern California areas. They're a family-owned and locally operated company with a staff of highly skilled and experienced servicemen dedicated to providing effective pest control solutions. They have plenty of services for prevention and removal, including ants, bees, wasps, spiders, rodents, termites, birds, and more. Head to roundtheclockpestcontrol.com for more information.
And they have some of these super cool low-riding trucks. I think they say they're on switches. Is that the correct term?
I will
Okay, I'm
not
going to say
deny
that
whatever you're
because
thinking.
check. I don't know if you can see what this purple one is doing with the bed of the truck popping up there. This is San Fernando Valley's Flojos, SoCal. Look at these trucks.
Flow hose. We're being told flow
Flow
hose.
hose. Thank you. Thank you.
All of these trucks that have got all of these pneumatics and everything, the flow hose, are part of Round the Clock Pest Control's entry.
And this is so cool. We thank them for bringing out this group. These are some amazing vehicles to see, and the crowd is just loving them.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our 2023 Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade sponsors.
The City of Santa Clarita,
Burtech Waste Industries,
SCB TV,
Friends and Family of Dwayne Hardy,
The Signal,
KHTS AM 1220 and FM 98.1,
Max Pool and Spa Supply,
Panorama Towing,
Sunbelt Rentals.
and William S. Hart Park.
Oh, and I'm so excited about this entry. This is Happy Birthday Grammy. This is a very special entry. Maya Moore, a 56-year resident, was surprised by 2 truckloads of her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, born on July 4th, 1943. It's her 80th birthday today, and her family came from all over to surprise her with her very own SCB 4th of July parade entry. She was surprised by family from Illinois, Portland, Washington, and all over California. Enjoy your surprise, Grammy, and happy 80th birthday!
And right behind her, Finally Family Homes, a Santa Clarita-based nonprofit that partners with college-aged foster youth to help them succeed in life. They brought along one of their tiny homes on wheels. This tiny home was built by Finally Family Homes with the help of many volunteers, including young adults impacted by foster care. It's one of their many initiatives to help youths aging out of foster care to get into safe housing they can proudly own for life.
And next up, we have the Secor family. They brought their 1942 John Deere tractor to the parade. Then their 1942 model GM John Deere tractor was purchased for multi-generational fun and memories. Riding the trailer today are grandparents, married kids, and grandkids. It was also in another parade as well, the 2013 Rose Parade. The Secor family wishes the Santa Clarita Valley a very happy 4th of July.
And we see coming down Main Street here in Newhall. Again, it's the 91st year that the parade in Santa Clarita has happened on 4th of July, so.
And we need to give a shout out again to the SCB TV crew. They have been out here since bright and early this morning, setting up cameras to give you all of these different amazing angles of the SCB 4th of July parade. They are in the truck producing this live broadcast. They are directing us out here on the street, and we thank them for everything that they do.
And we thank you for joining us this year, as this is the 3rd year that Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense joins the parade. Oh, excuse me, this is the Canyon High School Cheer Squad. They're here today with members from both their varsity and JV teams under head coach Kayla and assistant coach Tiffany. These athletes continue to put in such an extraordinary effort to be the best in the Valley. From practicing all summer long and volunteering in the community, the Canyon Cheer Squad is hoping to not only support creating great athletes, but also outstanding, well-rounded young adults. Here's to a great season, and go Cowboys! Canyon High School, the 2nd of the 7 high schools, public high schools, that was opened in Santa Clarita.
And they are followed by the Republicans of Santa Clarita. They celebrate America's independence with gratitude and appreciation for the golden life that we all adore. While we enjoy hot dogs and fireworks, they also want us to remember all of the patriots and heroes that have fought for our freedom and liberty. Today, the Santa Clarita Republicans are recognizing the 50th anniversary of the ceasefire of the Vietnam War. They acknowledge and salute those veterans who were so unfairly and disrespectfully treated upon their return home. They say thank you all, and God bless America.
They're being held up for the Canyon Cowboy cheerleaders as they just performed in front of the in front of the judges. I love that so many of the cheer squads, the dance team from Dance Studio 84, were
stopping
performing.
to perform.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I have to say, Dave, we have a great seat. Not only can we see this mobile SCB veteran Vietnam memorial that they've created, but we also get to see all of the performances because the judges booth is right behind us here on Main Street in Old Town Newhall.
I had the honor when the Vietnam Wall came to Santa Clarita, the 90% one, the 90% size, and I had the honor of being able to read names from that list. And to be honest, my brother and sister actually knew people who lost their lives in Vietnam. They had friends of theirs.
That's so moving.
So it's tough.
All right, next we have a Corvette driven by Derek Smith. He restored this 69 Corvette by himself. He has been a resident of Santa Clarita since the very same year that the city was founded back in 1987, and this is also his 4th consecutive year in the SCB 4th of July Parade.
And right behind Derek is Freedom's Way Baptist Church and Lighthouse Christian Academy. At Freedom's Way Baptist Church and Lighthouse Christian Academy, they love America and they love Santa Clarita Valley. For 21 years, Freedom's Way Baptist Church has strived to be a beacon of hope in the community and a place where Jesus Christ is a preeminent, preached, and prioritized. They also have their school, Lighthouse Academy, which aims to provide an educational experience in a secure, nurturing, consistent, well-organized, and clean environment for children 3 to 8 years of age. From all of the Freedom's Way Baptist Church and Lighthouse Christian Academy, they say God bless America and God bless Santa Clarita.
And they are followed by one of the most active groups in our community, the Phil Am Association of SCB. They've been participating in the 4th of July parade since their establishment in 1983 and have won several awards, including the coveted Sweepstakes Award. Oh, and they're singing some Miley Cyrus.
Hey, this is not a recording. This is actually being sung.
I love it. Phil Amers are very patriotic people. They love karaoke, as you can hear, dancing, cycling, hiking, and more, and they do it all with SCB pride. Happy 4th of July from the Phil Am.
This is Music Moves organization, a nonprofit on a mission to raise awareness of the need to support music education in public schools by presenting fundraising events and concerts. This year, Music Moves is presenting SCV's first Jeep Night 2023, an event raising funds for the Golden Valley High School Band. It's happening on Saturday, September 16th at Route 66 Classic Grill in Canyon Country, and will include over 100 Jeeps. It will be the largest Jeep gathering ever in SCV.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Dave. I wanted to say that they are followed by SCOPE, or the Santa Clarita Organization for Planning and the Environment. They are now celebrating 35 years of all volunteer service to the Santa Clarita Valley. SCOPE is a local community group focused on protecting the environment and quality of life in the SCV through public participation in local government and community outreach. You can find out more by visiting scope.org.
Now check out this pub on wheels. These are my friends. This is Ryan's Shenanigans Irish Pub. Sandra Wagner, Jim Wagner writing. Why is he writing? I don't get it. It's an 18-foot traveling Irish pub delivered to your location. It's keg ready and set for your next event. Ryan's Shenanigans Irish Pub is 100% authentic, Irish owned and operated by 3 Dubliners.
Since you know them, can we hop in?
Yes.
Go for a ride in the Irish
we can.
pub? I love it.
We can, but we're not.
They are followed by the Santa Clarita Valley Democrats, a community-based organization dedicated to the betterment of the Santa Clarita Valley. And there's Mr. Andrew Chabon. Let's wish him a happy birthday. With the help of their members and volunteers, they ensure they work together with our local nonprofits and leaders to serve our residents. Their chair, birthday boy Andrew Chabon, always says there is more that unites us than divides us, and it is one of the guiding principles of the organization to ensure everyone is included. Santa Clarita Atheists and Free Thinkers provides a safe and supportive place for people who don't believe in deities or the supernatural. They discuss issues in science and politics, promote goodwill and understanding with religious groups, and they work to protect religious freedoms for everyone. They do community outreach by helping feed the homeless, fundraising for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and by participating in the City of Santa Clarita's annual River Rally and neighborhood cleanup events. And you can see here, this is some of the fundraising they do for a very important nonprofit, the Alzheimer's Association. They participate in the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And look at that little doggy in the window. He is so cute. Thank you, sir. Happy 4th of July to you. Oh, wow, thank you.
Oh, wow, lots of gum.
Yeah, we got all kinds of goodies here. I love it. All right, who's next?
The Parade Division Marshal Joshua Maddox won this honor from the SCV Boys and Girls Club's 51st annual benefit auction, which provides financial support for the club's youth programs, now at 5 locations across the Santa Clarita Valley.
And they are followed by the Disabled American Veterans Charity. They drive Santa Clarita veterans to their VA doctor's appointments free of charge. Driving the DAV van today is their coordinator, Scott Cannon, along with SCV drivers Rose Link and Archie Mendoza. The DAV is also seeking more driver volunteers, so if you want to help get those veterans to their appointments, you can go to ihelpveterans.org for more information. And we thank them for everything they do for the veterans in our community.
Again, anything we can do to support veterans, to support active duty, I think it's fantastic. So way to go. Great job.
And I can see down there, down Main Street, it looks like we have Hugo's Gym Fitness, which I have to say, one of my sons did parkour at their gym, and it is a really good time. They have amazing things there.
They've been serving the community for 15 years, and they've been the best gymnastics center for the last 11 years in a row in Santa Clarita. Here representing them is their staff and their families, and they say they're so excited to be here. They also want to announce that they're getting a bigger and better location, so stay tuned and follow them on social media for updates. Hugo's Gym Fitness.
And it looks like they're having a good time today. I love their red, white, and blue shirts. Oh, and they even have the Hugo Gym Fitness van that is coming up the back. Pulling with it, it looks like a lot of their class participants who enjoy cheerleading, tumbling, dance, gymnastics, even rock climbing. It is the way to build Olympic character.
Happy 4th of July to you as well. They've got their great horns and noisemakers in that. That's fantastic. You know, I think next year, Hugo, you need to get them to come out and do some kind of performance in front of the judges' stand. Do some kind of, yeah,
you
right?
want to see some gymnastics?
I want to see some gymnastics.
Dave will join you. I'm going to say it right here that Dave would like to volunteer to be part of the gymnastics performance next year.
Whatever it takes.
You won't want to miss it.
Remember, I can do hip hop.
You can't do hip hop.
Yes. This is Daniela Bernard, your National American Miss California preteen and a proud SCV resident. This is her second time in the parade. Daniela will be traveling to Scottsdale, Arizona later this month to crown her successor. Her reign had her representing California, and her favorite parts have been volunteering, donating, and spreading kindness.
And you can probably hear behind her, it is the Hart High School football team and cheerleaders as they celebrate America's independence the SCV way. The players have been working hard all summer. They live in Awesome Town, work hard, and play hard as they get ready to continue their winning tradition with a successful 2023 season. So you may have seen the freshmen and sophomore players walking, but when you're on varsity, then you get to ride on this gorgeous flatbed truck. Here comes the varsity team. Hart Football thanks their sponsors, Alliance Rental Solutions, and they wish everyone a very safe and happy 4th of July. And that's the varsity team on the truck up there. They are excited to be part of the 4th of July parade. They got their flags, and that must be the varsity cheerleaders riding on the back. Go Hart High School!
By the way, I want to give a personal shout out to Rick Harrington. He has been struggling with some health issues. He's the head coach for Hart High School's football team, the Hart Indians, one of the famous Harrington brothers. And so, Rick, I don't know if you're home watching, but if you are, good luck to you, my friend. I hope you think things go well, and we can't wait to see you back out on the football field as soon as possible.
Just some great well wishes, Dave.
This is Crypto Civic. Now look at this Hot Wheels car.
It's the Superman car.
This is we've got several different cars that are coming down. This is the Crypto Civic. That's the first one. You can see decked out as Hot Wheels, and then right behind the Crypto Civic is the Hero Society team Kia Rio 2012 hatchback Marvel car. They got some great sound systems in these cars.
These are really cool. Okay, I was excited about this one. This is the Star Wars Tesla. It has custom 360-degree reflective wrap featuring, and it's got Yoda in
And
there.
it's got Yoda doll. It's perfect.
Oh, that's so cool. Featuring iconic images and characters from all across media of the Star Wars franchise.
And then right behind it, the Green Power Ranger 2020 Toyota Camry. And then that's going to be followed by the 2020 gray Honda Civic is in the Naruto theme.
with a Pikachu.
With a Pikachu, that's right.
Love that. And next we have Wilson's Pool and Spa Services. This is their first time participating in the SCB 4th of July Parade. They got a big shark on top of their truck there, and they're a family-owned business offering pool maintenance, repairs, upgrades, and even tile calcium removal.
All right, I'm going to have everybody hate me right now, but Carrie, is that a baby shark?
Baby shark. They've been servicing SCV, Castaic, West Palmdale, and West Lancaster for 10 years. Do you want to sing the Baby Shark song?
I really do not.
Would love
I
it.
am really regretting the fact that
Director
I brought that
Mike
up.
is saying no. Don't get me started.
Moving on from Baby Shark. What's after Baby Shark? Mama
Shark. We're being told to stop,
Yes,
or they're
stop.
going to cut our mics.
Here comes Berean Baptist Family Fellowship. It's a small church doing big things. It's founded in 2002 here in Valencia. Berean is celebrating over 20 years of community service to the Santa Clarita Valley. Currently meeting at the Residence Inn in Valencia, Pastor Dr. Robert Cooper and the church members invite you to join them for Sunday morning worship. The church is committed to serving the needs of the community.
It's a
They're
small
coming-
church doing big things.
Small church doing big things, that's right.
We love seeing all the red, white, and blue and the excitement from all of our participants today, as well as all of the spectators along the parade route. Happy 4th of July to you. And they are followed by James DJ Hamburger. He's a local teacher and veteran and currently a candidate for the California State Senate. He was born and raised in our valley, graduating from Canyon High School and College of the Canyons. During the pandemic, he was activated to serve during the crisis with the Army National Guard. In that capacity, he backfilled CAL FIRE wildland firefighting crews, backfilled the police during the civil unrest, and served on the COVID-19 missions across our state. Please visit his campaign at votehamburger.com.
And it's great to see his mother, Diane Hamburger, is driving the Jeep that is leading the DJ Hamburger contingent down the way. Diane has been a committed educator here in Santa Clarita for decades. Now the Carter Light family are wishing everyone a happy 4th of July. They're coming on this 10-foot truck with a 30-foot trailer. John
They got
Light,
some
Denise
rockin'
Light.
music. Love it. Little Michael Jackson.
It works. John Light and his insurance agency, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. He is my insurance man. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Happy to say it. Working with State Farm. And of course, Denise Light is his wife, was a candidate for the city council a couple of years ago.
And they got a great bubble machine going out here.
Oh, the kids are loving it.
And there's Jonathan Hatami, who is running for LA District Attorney. Happy 4th of July. Thank you. There's Denise passing out flags to everyone. And next up, we have a 1989 Toyota Land Cruiser from local resident Chris Barlow. We got a couple great vehicles here, all decked out in the red, white, and blue.
All of these are Land Cruisers that are coming down the line. This one, I love this one with the license plate, One Tough 4x4.
Oh, that's clever.
It is
I
very
like that.
clever.
I like that a lot. Tell me more about Land Cruisers, Dave.
They're made by Toyota.
Okay.
And apparently they're going to be reintroduced next year. That's kind of
I like
exciting.
this one. That one's really cool.
He's done some work on this.
Whoa, and behind that, look at this, Dave. What's going on here?
This is a 1981 DeLorean. Now the DeLorean was only made between 1981 and 83. About 9,000 were made and about 6,000 are still left in the world. Of course, this car that made a movie cult classic. We all remember its starring role in that movie, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Of course.
And they are followed by Entity Mortgage and Realty. It's Santa Clarita's hippest real estate and mortgage hotspot. Meet the dynamic duo behind this real estate extravaganza, the one and only owner, broker sensation, Andy Martinez Jr., and his equally talented wife and business partner. They're ready to rock your world.
And bringing up the rear of the parade is our trash hauler, Burtech. This family-owned and operated company has been hauling Santa Clarita's commercial waste for many years, and obviously, the crew is excited to be collecting your household waste now as well. Burtech is our title sponsor, and we're so grateful for their support of this year's parade. We're just as excited to welcome them as our new residential waste hauler. And I mentioned it before, if you've joined us late, you can go onto Burtech, you can go onto social media, you can find out exactly when we can change out our bins. It's gonna. Remember, the kids love them. The kids are trying to get all of them to honk.
They do. They do.
During the month of July, the bins are going to be changed out to Burtech bins, so you can go online and you can actually find the day. My day is July 17th. I know that for certain.
It's going to be a big day, Dave.
That's a big day.
And I think it's important for residents to note that you don't have to do anything different. You just put your cans out on the regular day. That day, Burtech is going to come through. They're going to take your old waste management cans and give you some new, clean and beautiful Burtech cans. They are our new trash hauler here in Santa Clarita. And if you remember, there was a bid that went out to the two different waste haulers to see who would get the service. And prices went up because of the new organics recycling that are state mandated. And Burtech came in with the lowest and best deal for the city of Santa Clarita. So now everybody will have Burtech as their trash hauler, and we thank them and look forward to their service. And that's wrapping up to this year's 4th of July parade. And we thank everyone for tuning in with us here on SCV TV. You've watched this broadcast live. Dave and I have had a great time all morning enjoying all of the nearly 100 parade entries that were here today.
And we so thank you for being able to come along and being on this ride with us for the 91st 4th of July parade here in downtown Newhall. And we couldn't have done it without our sponsors.
That's correct. And we want to thank them now. The city of Santa Clarita.
Burtech Waste Industries.
The amazing team at SCV TV.
The friends and family of Dwayne Hardy.
The Signal newspaper.
KHTS AM 1220 and FM 98.1.
Max Pool and Spa Supply.
Panorama Towing.
Sunbelt Rentals.
And William S. Hart Park.
And we thank all of you for tuning in and spending your 4th of July morning here with us on Main Street in Old Town Newhall.
She's Carrie Lujan.
And he's Dave Caldwell.
Thanks so much for being with us, everybody. Have a safe 4th of July. And remember, tonight, 9:15, that's when the fireworks are going to go off. Leave it to the professionals. Don't do it at home. Be safe, everybody.
That's
Thanks
right.
again.
We wish all of you a happy 4th of July.